Hi, welcome to your new week of distance learning. So far, we've talked about freestyling, remixing. We got to talk a little of speed dynamics when we go largo, very slow, moderato, not too fast, not too slow, and presto, super duper duper fast. This week, I'd like to talk about volume dynamics. So, as you can see on the screen, I have a couple of codes there. What on earth are these codes called? These are called dynamics markings. So the MP stands for mezzo piano. The MF stands for mezzo forte. F is for forte and FF is for fortissimo. What on earth does this mean? So when you see that little P marking, that really means quiet, quiet. So, and you see the M in front of it, it's more for moderato, right? So moderately quiet, moderately loud, loud, and fortissimo is very, very loud. All right, so you guessed it already. I'm going to take some time and show you on the tall drum right here, as well as on the short drum. Now, I'm choosing these two instruments because you're going to be able to gauge the difference that you're going to hear with different instruments. So depending on what type of instrument you play with, a mezzo piano or a fortissimo can be very different depending on the instrument you choose. So right here, this tall drum is automatically, you guessed it, going to be way louder than a short drum is. Yeah, but let's start off at mezzo piano. Okay, disclaimer. This lesson is going to go from a very soft volume, very low, to very loud. So I suggest that you play it in a place where you're allowed to make a lot of noise because that is what is going to happen. You're going to hear a lot of noise and you're going to make a lot of noise. We're talking about dynamics and volume. Here we go. So that's not too loud, is it? If I were to play mezzo forte, I would play a little louder, right? If I were to go a little louder to forte, it would sound like this. Now, if we were to take this thing all the way up to fortissimo, extremely loud, this is what you would get. That is extremely loud. Okay, but you get to clearly see the difference. Now, let's get started on the short drum that we have here. It's very small. Here we go. That's mezzo piano. I am literally playing with my two pointer fingers right here. Now, I would increase the amount of fingers that I would use to make a bigger sound, and I would go away from the rim and towards the base of the drum, towards the middle. Now, I suggest that if you're practicing at home, if you have like a large bowl, if you don't have a drum to practice on, you have a large bowl or a pot that you can play on, the same principle happens. But sometimes if you have a different type of metal that you're using to create your sound, it might be hollow in the middle and cause a different sound, or you never know. But this is not necessarily about the width of the thickness of a material. It's about how hard or how softly you hit your instrument, okay? Or play your instrument or shake your instrument. So in this case, I started out right here on the rim because I know I'm going to get it very soft here. Now, I want to take that up to mezzo forte. If I want to take it up to forte, I'd probably move a little closer towards the middle and hit a little harder, right? Now I want to move up to fortissimo. Here we go. That is extremely loud. So now let's move on a little bit, and I'd like to give you a chance to play along with me. We're going to go from mezzo piano to mezzo forte, forte, and fortissimo. Here we go. That's so much fun to say. Fortissimo! All right, let's play. I know some of us learn differently. I have a tendency to need to hear it, see it, write it, play it, all of the things to get things imprinted in my brain. So I'm going to give you a chance to see what I'm doing with my hands. Okay, now that you've been able to see the difference between our mezzo piano, mezzo forte, forte, and fortissimo sounds, I would love for you to practice along with this video. Rewind it if you have to, listen a couple times, practice along, and then record yourself and upload that video to your Dojo portfolio. I cannot wait to have your submissions. Welcome back.